I would love to get an answer for how it's all working and exactly what is going on down there. These are highly social animals, maybe even more than we ever comprehended.
That is one of the many remarkable scenes from Secrets of the Whales, a new documentary and book. The documentary was executive produced by James Cameron, voiced by Sigourney Weaver, and features the photography and adventures of Brian Skerry. Skerry has been diving to document life under the sea for more than 4 decades. Wait until you see what he came up with this time, his most ambitious project to date. So much of this process for you is the waiting.
It is waiting, and patience is probably the most important tool. Oh, my goodness, whoa, right there.
On the whale-watching trips that leave the New England Aquarium, you're guaranteed to see a whale or you get a rain check for a future tour.
Oh, there you go.
What you're not guaranteed is a chance to spend a day with Brian Skerry.
Getting ready to fluke.
The man who may have spent more time up close with these creatures than anyone else on the planet.
Whales are the world's most intelligent giants.
Skerry's latest project took him 3 years to 24 locations, from the equator to the poles. The result? Secrets of the Whales, a 4-part documentary that features some of the most fascinating underwater moments we've ever seen. At the aquarium, where Skerry is an explorer in residence, he gave us a special screening.
This one female adult orca came in and, was sort of checking me out.
Since we can go back in theaters now,
Right.
figure this is the right way to do it.
It is.
That includes Skerry's encounter with an orca, who seems to offer him a stingray for lunch.
I'm swimming toward this animal, and I see her coming toward me with this ray hanging out of her mouth, and I'm thinking, here it is, this is the moment. And then she drops it, so I'm thinking I lost it. And then I went down and I knelt on the bottom, and she comes back.
Orcas, which some call killer whales, may be the most dangerous hunter in the ocean. But in this case, the whale appeared to be treating Skerry like a member of the family. Maybe that's because he kind of is.
You said if you could spend time with only one animal, it would be whales.
When you're working with whales, it's a whole different level. It's there's a high degree of cognition, and those animals are truly allowing you into their worlds if you are interacting with them.
Skerry has been free diving for decades to photograph all kinds of life under the sea. His pictures have been featured on the cover of National Geographic multiple times. But for this latest documentary and book, he had to rethink a lot of what he knew about the planet's largest animals.
One of the emerging themes that I sort of settled on was this notion of culture, the fact that these animals have this rich ancestral traditions.
As they announce where they're from when they meet whales from other places.
Yeah, so the researchers in the Caribbean that are studying sperm whales say that the first thing a whale that spends time around Dominica says when it meets another whale is, "I am from Dominica."
Secrets of the Whale spends a lot of time showing some truly endearing whale family dynamics. How mothers teach calves to swim and eat. How whales communicate across thousands of miles, even sing. It's activity that's taken place for tens of millions of years, but one that's been under increasing pressure in the last couple hundred. For much of the 19th and 20th century, whales were prized for their fat that was used in lamps, soap, and cosmetics, and whales were killed by the thousands.
Whales overall were in a pretty bad place in the 1970s. How much better has it gotten?
Well, it's kind of a double-edged sword. So whale populations have increased. Animals like humpbacks have come back. The downside is that the oceans in general have been degraded. So, we're dumping 18 billion pounds of plastic into the ocean in every year. We've taken 90% of the big fish out of the ocean in the last 60 years. Climate change is destroying the prey that they eat. So although whaling has ceased in many places and their populations are increasing, the overall picture is not particularly good.
Working solo is just as effective, but they've chosen to perform as a group.
In Secrets of the Whales, the animals, of course, are the stars.
Only today, they have a dedicated fan trying to track them down.
But Skerry's supporting role is crucial.
National Geographic explorer and world-famous whale photographer Brian Skerry.
Do you just keep listening to Sigourney Weaver introduce you?
Yeah, I pretty much have that on a loop in my home, so my kids love that part.
It's great, right?
Exactly.
Skerry's work on documenting ocean life is continuing. He's working on his next National Geographic project documenting changes to the Gulf of Maine, one of the fastest warming spots on Earth. Recently, he captured this drone video of 2 endangered right whales off Cape Cod, appearing to hug.
Right there.
Oh, yeah.
Our trip to the tip of Cape Cod with Skerry was not as rigorous as his 3-year expedition, but for just a few hours on the water, not too shabby.
Oh, right there.
Whoa.
Nice.
Whoa.
Sweet.
He likes us.
I think so.
Yeah. Today was successful. I mean,
It was.
you
It
got
was.
the minkies,
We had minkies, fins, and a friendly humpback.
a very friendly humpback.
Yeah.
So either you're good luck or we're good luck.
I think it's you. Awesome. Oh, man, that is just beautiful.
We know it's Brian, of course, who's the luck. And I tell you, it's one thing seeing the whales in a book or on the TV screen. It's another to see them up close in person. Just incredible.
They look incredible there.
Yeah, not too shabby, Jeff. I think that's your tagline.
There you go.
You know he's having a good day. but
Quickly,
not
you
too
can see
shabby.
more of Brian Skerry's work at natgeo.com/Planet Possible. And we want to thank Nat Geo for letting us see more of Brian's amazing work and the New England Aquarium for giving us that access.